Well, Lids, it's finished. Blyth Spartans 3, Whitby Town 4. A bit of a strange game to sum up, really. First of all, just your reaction to that one.
Yeah, I don't know where to start, really. Actually, I'll start with a Merry Christmas. I hope everyone had a good day yesterday. In terms of the game, yeah, it was probably one of those where the game was, probably we did enough in the first half, really. A great start for us with the scoreline that we came in with, without really playing well. Really, we obviously came in with the 3 goals, but capitalised on a few mistakes they made and didn't quite take a few other chances we had in that first half to make the scoreline even better for us. But we didn't get overjoyed with it at the half time. We knew that they probably had nothing to lose, and you could tell straight from the kick-off that they made a couple of changes, and the press does a lot better than what they did in the first half, and they got that goal, and goals change games, and I think if we'd have got that 4th goal before that, they got there first, and it might have been a different game, but it gave them a little bit of a leg up. Obviously Nath got our 4th, which sort of gave us that cushion back, but they scored a couple of set plays on the day, which disappoints us in terms of how we want to go about things, and we'll look at that, but ultimately we've ground it out. Obviously we went down to 9 men, which didn't help. A little bit back to the wall in the last 10 minutes or so, but we came for the 3 points and we got them.
Yeah, and you could see straight from the kick-off in that first half how we were really trying to get after Blyth, and with that high press, that you can see the fragility they had there, and obviously struggling at the bottom of the table, and good to see some reward on the back at those goals for later on.
There was some great goals in that first half, and it doesn't take a genius really to know that the confidence here is probably hit a little bit. They're a little bit fragile, and we knew if we got that first goal, there's been times this season where other teams have got 2 and 3, and we made a point of that going into the game and before the game in the dressing room, and like I said, thankfully we came in with that healthy cushion, and like I said, it's just disappointed. The lads are disappointed in there in terms of the way we conceded goals, but we came for the 3 points, and ultimately we got them, and we'll take great pride in that.
Yeah, and obviously at half-time 3-0 up, you sort of think at that point, that the game could go 1 or 2, as obviously as it did, where you get that reaction from Blyth, but at the same time Whitby could have gone on and got more than the 4 that they did. But in terms of that second, I've already mentioned a disappointing aspect, particularly that first goal just from the corner, and that's something that really we've sort of seen a theme throughout this season, isn't it, in terms of defending set pieces?
Yeah, it's been like that all season, since Nath was here as well, and it's probably continued a little bit when I'm here, so not probably something that we'll need to look at in terms of how we set up off a set player, and it's not just I know they've scored the first contact today, but it's not just that. It's once that first contact's won on our part, collecting that second ball, and their second goal's a great example of that, where it's been headed out and we haven't quite got to the edge quick enough, and they've scored a good goal in the bottom corner, which is unsighted Blandy, but we have missed other opportunities on the day in both halves, and like I said, the scoreline's a good scoreline for the neutral, I guess, but not quite for us.
Yeah, and he got even more nervous with those. Well, obviously the first red card for Adam Gell, where he got the second yellow. That's sort of disappointing, the manner of it, the player going away from goal, and then the Lewis Hawkins well shortly after. It sort of just made it what was already become a bit of a tougher task, even more so. Especially that midfield area, where you're losing your 2 key players on that area. Yeah,
with all 4 of those yellow cards, I don't think they were all just for little petty fouls, or I know Hawksy's got one for landing in the net a little bit and holding up play, but I don't think any of those fouls were for a rash challenge, so I'll have to look at them again, but the lads who've been sent off have told me that they feel it's a little bit harsh. Like I said, I'll have to have a look at it, but no, it would be unfortunate. I'm not sure if I think they might be available for Stockton, is that right? And if that's the case, then great. We'll use them, and we'll plan ahead in terms of the Bamber game, which they'll unfortunately be missing.
Yeah, and I suppose the good thing, at least at 4-3, it's going to be nervy. They missed a good chance before they actually got the third as well to potentially get another goal back in it. But good to see at least the body's on the line, and as much as you didn't have that chance to really get out too many times, when you did break it, Byron and maybe Nathan Thomas went further spectacular, but it sort of came out to game management from that point. And how do you feel that went?
Yeah, it could have been better. Of course it could have, and obviously the 10 men and then going to 9 men doesn't help it. It's sort of you've got no choice but to be a little bit back to the wall. But we set up in a shape, and on the back of those couple of sending offs, and we sort of said to them that just come at us type thing, and we'll try and deal with you as best we can. And I think ultimately Nath's played out of position a little bit for me today. He's played as a right wing back, and he's been great today, and epitomised by the couple of headers in the late stages there, where he's headed a couple of corners away for us. So team effort, but some great individual performances on the day as well.
Yeah, in terms of how you look at things moving forwards as well, you already mentioned Nath Thomas playing a right wing back effectively, quite advanced a lot of the time, which had its benefits, but obviously losing those two midfielders today, Stockton you'll be fine, but going to that game at Bamber Bridge, I'm sure you'll have a bit of thinking to do over the next couple of weeks just to try and work out how you approach your selection moving forwards.
Yeah, 100%. It's one of those. We've probably got a small squad anyway, but thankfully, we've got a couple of young lads on the bench. We've got a couple of lads who obviously came off the bench for us today, who we can utilise, and those lads will be needed. But I've stepped in again today due to Jas stepping out, and hopefully Jas will be back over the next couple of games. So I think we'll have options. It might be a little bit of square pegs and round holes a little bit going into that Bamber game, but we'll concentrate on Stockton first, and we made a point today that we want to get maximum points out of these two games, and today was a great start in that, and we'll go into the Stockton game now, which it'll be a great day for everyone. Hopefully we'll get a good turnout with both sets of supporters, and it'll be a good day for us.
Yeah, today is obviously a battle against a side at the bottom of the table, and Stockton, a side that are going for a spot in the playoffs, and they're the sort of sides that, especially in home the last few weeks, have had a few tough matches, but it's brought the best out of Whitby, it seems.
Yeah, it's a tough league, and I said to the lads before the game today, just because Blyth haven't won at home all season, they've only won a couple of games, they haven't won a game in 14 now after today, but it was always going to be a tough game, and it turned out exactly that way. And Stockton will be no different. Another team who we probably all won for. We went down their place, and they were by far the better team on the day, I remember. So now we'll look forward to that, and hopefully I'll have a good selection of players to choose from, and like I said, we'll go into it hoping to get another 3 points.
Thank you very much, Lids.
Thanks.